When the city's sleeping, I collect their secrets buried in my mind. Will they ever see the light? When the city's sleeping, I hear all their secrets. You would lose your mind if you knew what's inside.
Alright guys, good morning. I'm back again for another day at MNK Studios, writing some songs for my debut album. Early start to the day and it's 9:15 now. I'm going to start something brand new. So I'm going to go through my folder of ideas and see what I can find, and then hopefully get started on something. I've got a couple of hours, so that should be good.
Something isn't right. Tell me why the sky is. You told me go and give them hell. Then you made me doubt myself.
Oops. There I am. So, I'm going to try and do something a bit more upbeat today. Something along the lines of that. Alright, so I'm going to attempt to put some bass from an electric guitar on here. There are bass guitars, but sometimes I like to make it like a little, sound a little fucked up, and like, especially for something like this, where I'm just wanting something like raw, really. You told me go and give him hell. You told me go. He only 16, but I did a daily dream. I made it. So this is obviously quite heavy. I actually started writing some heavier stuff. The first like 2 or 3 songs that I wrote back in Scotland when we first got back in the summer were heavy. And then I was like, whoa, why is this coming? Why am I getting so heavy here? Because, you know, if anyone's heard my songs, I have like piano, lovely, sad piano songs. And I've never really put anything heavy out. I put a single out called Chains just before the summer. And it was slightly heavier, but it wasn't like this. But I guess it's nice to like dip in. This is essentially what I'm doing, is like finding out what sound I want for, as well as writing, I'm finding out what sound I want. We'll not put water in it and I'll clean it out. She's actually coughing a wee bit. She had like, this morning I was like, George, you need to cough. So we'll need to keep an eye on that actually. Alright, so I'm quite happy with the way this has just kind of happened actually. I did not expect to write anything like this today. To be honest, I never expect to write anything like this any of the time, but when it comes out, fuck it, just go with it. So I'm going to try and put some bass on. There's this cool bass on this and this. Put a little arpeggiator on this so that it's going in time with the drums. Just as I'm going through this as well, I'm probably realising that I need to bring the key down. In fact, almost definitely. But I think it's good to write when it's... well, this is what I'm telling myself. When the song's got energy like this, or this type of energy, maybe it's better to try and write in a higher key to keep the energy going, rather than if it's way down low. Then it's gonna go lower in your register. So I'm going to try and keep going and see what I can actually, how high I can actually sing. That'll be probably the first part. Trip on the underground. Oh, you give it to me. But I'm going to try and put some acoustic guitar on the chorus just to give it a bit more of something, make it a bit more me, I guess. And then I think this deserves a good bridge. So if I can get that done, I'll be absolutely buzzing with the time. If I can get that done in the next half an hour, let's say that. It's 11 o'clock just now. I'll give myself half an hour to do that. What kind of bridge do I want? Do you want something that's like sing along and, or do we want to change? I've managed to get like the arrangement all sorted. I don't have any lyrics, that'll be a next time job, and I don't have any middle eight, so that'll be a next time job as well. But I quite like this sound. I've quite enjoyed that this morning. It's amazing, just like, you know, I mentioned on one of the previous videos what the benefits of coming into like a proper room, a proper studio room, and just the sound quality and the energy that you feel in it's just totally different to working at home. And the same, I went and asked one of the engineer, Jason, I went and asked him if I could borrow an electric guitar, and I wouldn't have had this today had I not had the electric guitar. So I had one in Scotland, but I didn't fly back to Dubai with it, so that's also limiting. But if someone can just be like, "Ah, sure, here's an electric guitar," or "Here's a bass," or something, it just helps massively. So that's it, another day is done, and I'm gonna go home and have lunch with my family now, and see you on the next one.